It is recommended to rotate tires every 3 to 7,000 miles to ensure even tire wear, to extend the service time of tires, and to improve car mileage and performance. It costs on average $35 to $70 to do it at a tire shop, and it will take between half an hour to an hour depending on the line of people ahead of you. I prefer, however, to do it in the comfort of my garage. Today, I invite you to join me for rotating tires on our new 2021 Toyota Sienna. Hello and welcome to Telvia. For the new 2021 Sienna, Toyota recommends to perform a tire rotation at 5,000-mile intervals. It is time to rotate tires on our van. The tire rotation pattern on the 2021 Sienna is front to rear on the same side of the vehicle. I made sure that the van is switched off and in park. Next, I aligned the car jack's lifting pads with the designated lift points on the vehicle. To provide an extra protection, I use a hockey puck between the jack and the frame of the van. In this project, it will be faster to lift the van at the front and rear points at the same time using two car jacks. Both wheels are off the floor, and I'm using an impact driver to loosen the wheel lug nuts. A quick note for those who might want to use a hand lever ratchet wrench to remove the lug nuts. I recommend that you slightly loosen the lug nuts while the wheels are still on the ground. Loosen them by about a quarter of a turn. The force required to loosen the lug nuts is high enough to unsettle the vehicle while it is jacked up. A quick hammering of the impact wrench allows a more controlled loosening of the lugs and can be done with wheels off the ground. Once lug nuts are removed, I slide wheels off the mounting posts and roll them to my driveway, where I will clean and inspect the wheels and tires. It is important to make a mental note about which wheel is going where. Once they are off the vehicle, it is easy to get them confused and potentially reinstall the wheels without actually rotating their position on the vehicle. While rolling wheels on the ground, I carefully inspect each tire for potential nails and other objects that might have gotten embedded into the tire. If a nail is found, I will remove it and repair the hole with a tire patch like this one. If not today, I will make a quick video on how to repair a tire that caused by a nail next time we have a nail in one of our tires. Tire rotation is a great opportunity to clean inside the wheels. I used a small quantity of biodegradable Palmolive dish soap dissolved in a half a gallon of warm water to clean the wheels with a brush and then rinse them using a garden hose. Surprisingly, I have been finding very little brake dust outside or inside the wheels of our new Sienna today and when washing it a few times in the past 2.5 months. This may be because the new hybrid Sienna does most of its braking using electric motors. But even Tesla, which does most of braking by its electric motors rather than by brake pads, generates more brake dust than this minivan. I wonder if Toyota installed low-dust brake pads on new Siennas. If that's true, that would be a great example of the Japanese principle of continuous improvement known in Japan as Kaizen. Bravo, Toyota! Since we're talking about wheels today, I want to share with you my observations and thoughts about wheels that came on our all-wheel drive Platinum trim model. Because of the all-wheel drive system design on the new 2021 Sienna, the wheel size is limited to 18 inches. These 18 inches wheels have glued-on silver plastic hubs. The SSC trim front-wheel drive 2021 Sienna, however, comes with attractive 20-inch aluminum cast wheels in silver or black color. Initially, I was quite disappointed by the plastic non-removable hubcaps that came on all-wheel drive Sienna, but not enough to give up the all-wheel drive option on our van. The look of the wheels has grown on me since we bought the van. We are also enjoying the smooth driving comfort of the 18-inch wheels, so at the end, no regrets here. Well, it's time to put the wheels back on the van. Placing wheels on the mounting post of the wheel hub is probably the most physically demanding part of this project. The key is to carefully align the posts with the wheel's mounting holes. I usually install the lowest lug nut first, as it helps to keep wheels vertical for threading the rest of lug nuts. By adjusting my impact driver to higher torque limits, I progressively tighten the lug nuts to about 60-65 feet-pound in circular pattern by skipping a lug to evenly distribute lug nut force on all 5 mounting posts. The last bit of tightening is done using a good quality torque wrench to 76 feet-pound specified by Toyota. Once the wheel rotation is done on both sides, it is a good time to check and adjust tire pressure. I use a digital tire pressure gauge and my bike pump to add air to tires as needed. In my experience, 10 strokes of the bike pump raise car tire pressure by 1 psi. So if my tires are low by 3 to 5 psi, I get a good workout pumping them up to spec with my bike pump. But I have done this for many years. It works well and can be done at home rather than doing it at the gas station. The last thing to do is to apply a tire shine spray. To protect the rims and brake components from the spray, I made a jig from a discarded real estate sign, which is made from a good rigid plastic. I simply cut a 20-inch diameter disc from the sign and attached a spare door handle to it. By holding the disc to cover the rim with my left hand, I spray the tire shine as I move along the tire, while slightly adjusting the disc to cover the rim edge. The spray dries quickly and leaves an even black shine that lasts for a few weeks. I apply this spray outside on my driveway rather than doing it in the garage. The driveway surface is rough and doesn't become slippery when spray lands on it. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I'm always glad to see your comments and hear your thoughts. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. See you soon in the next video about our home projects and travel adventures.